stones in different spheres of use in our country, in trading, in extracting, and so on. So a small presentation is being prepared for you. Don't judge, please, hardly, because we're just businessmen, not speakers, but for our guests or students, we of course will help. So today I'd like to introduce the activities of our company as a close and reliable partner of Ukraine market. First of all, I'll check what do we do. It's extraction of minerals from an open pit. It's in Turkey. Processing of raw materials according to the characteristics of the mine rock. Because every time the rock is natural and can be different. And then after extracting, we choose what do we do with that stone, where do we use them, and processing of international applications for trading and some exports, of course, because export makes money. In addition to industrial use in steel, glass, agricultural, paint, and varnish, other fields, this mineral dolomite is widely used in household decorations, namely as elegant wall or floor tiles, snow white pebbles, as you can see in interior, in exterior, massive and practical kitchen countertops that are very useful and nicely seen. Dolomite actually has received worldwide sympathy and preference due to its excellent qualities as naturalness, durability, elegance, originality, and uniqueness in some patterns. Because it's original, you cannot make it again. It's every time some unique patterns. It's perfect thing, as well as saturation with some very useful chemical elements that we use in industry. So let's go directly to the products we produce. Dolomite as a raw material for industry. For this sector, dolomite is being extracted from an open pit using the method of blasting. It's a very cheap and quick thingy, but you cannot blast everything for every step. Next, large blocks from blasting that occur are being drilled by some hammers exactly on the site when we blast it. And we bring it to the shape of some 50 centimeters, 1 meter once, and then take it to the factory to ground again. For example, for glass industry, we use some 20-50 millimeters, so 2-5 centimeters shape, or more grinded ones from 0.1 to 2 millimeters. Very tiny things. But while we grinding them, of course, it's natural stone. There can become some different sizes, and we realize them on in market or export for some decorations as a granules. Then decorative dolomite pebbles. Oh, you see some quarries that were held in Turkey, in the Marmara Island nearby Istanbul. It's actually, sorry, it's my pictures. Let's go. Decorative dolomite pebbles. Initially, the mined and crushed rocks of the highest whiteness needed for pebbles, because you see it's decorative. It's for your seeing. It's for nicely interior. A breed of different fractions are held in some tumbles and spins from 8 till 12 hours. Are okay? Yeah. And after spinning for 12 hours from the shapeless rock, we got a nicely cleaned, nice pebble, white one, and we use it for decor. While spinning, actually, you reduce your weight for some 30%. For example, you put in some 10 tons and take just 7 tons of ready product. So you have to count it anyway. Okay. Then dolomite blocks. Can we pass to the dolomite block? Okay, one more. For the extraction of this kind of product blocks, exactly as you see from these mirrors, we call them mirrors, the blasting method is categorically unacceptable. Even nearby, within a radius of several kilometers from the place of extraction of such a product, no blasting operation should be carried out, because you know, the mine rock will be with some cracks and it will not be useful in such type. So we're just cutting it. When we have the high mirror, we make a so-called carrot. It's sewing, drilling the deep, some 10-meter holes in the mirror, and are checking if our dolomite and the mine okay. When it's okay, we're putting, as you see on a video or on a photo, sorry, some saw, a chainsaw, and on a 4-axis, we're just cutting it with water, hardly, slowly, but very nicely. After cutting it, we just drop the stone, and later on the ground, we're cutting it again to have the ideal parallelepiped of that dolomite stone. After it, we can use it cut as we want. We can sell it as a block. It's a pretty wide market in Asia. China, India, they like these big stones, and they make from them anything, bath pots or some statues. They use it perfectly. Or we can use and cut that blocks that we've got on the slabs. Slabs, you know, it's also high and expensive market in American and European market. They use it pretty much. Dolomite slabs, we can do slabs. Can we pass, please? Yeah, it's cutting the blocks exactly. By the way, you can see on the middle the carrot that were taken some time, and after that carrot, when we check that the block will be okay, we cut them. And on the left, you also see the block already cut in a parallel pipe. Can we pass, please? Yeah, exactly. Again, you see the mine, our site, and on the left side, you see the ready blocks that are ready to trade. And maybe even these ones are going to China, as I remember. Okay, can we pass, please? Okay, we are coming to the slabs. Yeah, it's slabs. Slabs, it's exactly that blocks that we've got already, and we're cutting them in a thickness as we need. If it's some tables or exterior, it can be up to 4 centimeters, not to be crashed while traveling or using. Or it may be up to 1 centimeter thick if we use it as a plates in interior, but it's up to market and buyer. We can prepare anything that they want. We can polish this stone so it looks like very nicely, or we can brush it. Some ones want brushed ones and it look like old dolomite or old marble that also as well has its consumer. Dolomite tiles. Dolomite tiles is there's wide range of product in color, size, and processing form as well. Because you know everything that left after block and slab cutting is small pieces. The small pieces are processing in such a smaller plates from 120 to 60 centimeters, you know, the standard ones, till 1 to 1 centimeter mosaic. Mosaic is also nowadays very used in construction, in building, and it looks really nicely. We produced all of our products that we need for the market, and now we're coming to, after giving marketable appearance for these products, the marketing and logistic departments of our company involved to the process. The task of the marketing department is to conclude profitable contracts inside and outside Turkey. It can be as well as Ukraine, some America, Europe, Asia, anything that we can sell. We process some application received through our website, through our partners, as Mr. Talat Bilalov and other ones, or even some exhibitions that are held in many countries in the world. Exhibitions is the perfect thing to provide your business if you're in the beginning, because exhibition is the cheapest way to meet almost everyone that you need on your way, and a buyer and consumer and a supplier and producer and everything that you know collects while these big exhibitions. We got our consumer. After all conditions are confirmed with the buyer, we move on to the shipping department. Items declared in their pro forma are getting used in warehouses and getting prepared for shipping. The customs department is included in that topic. Customs declaration open and the loading of ship is begin. After beginning, we close the declaration and export being finished as well. But as we're a big company and we're trying to make the best, we are trying to shipment the product till the final consumer. So we're arranging ship, we're arranging containers, trucks, anything for the bulk loading, for the some other items, smaller ones. If it's a ship we are taking it to, for example, Ukraine. As you see, on the very south is the port of Izmail, now one of the rare ports that are still working under Russian aggression. We take there, we rent some sites on a port of arrival. It can be different sites according. Yeah, thank you. It can be different sites according to that. If it's public loading, we just need open pit outside. If it's some sensitive products, we need some closed warehouses. We put it there, and at this point, we move our forwarder that arranges. Later we involve our logistics in Ukraine, and while all the custom cleaning is being held in the port, we are starting to search for some wagons to begin selling, because all the time we spend it in a warehouse, we lose money. So no waiting, exactly working as much as possible, as fast as possible. And our bench is counted as finished after our product supplied to the final consumer with no claims, and that's it. At that point, we're getting money and the job is done. Thank you for the attention. If any questions, we can discuss.
Yes. May I have questions?
Yes.
Tell us a few words about how you got started in business.
Business. There are different ways, or you can see some example. Somebody started and you worked it also. Somebody called you, involved in this process. In my case, is Mr. Talat Bilalov involved and offered to start this business because market is very wide. It's a nice thing to extract, to produce something good. When you're dealing with these ones, natural stones, you feel nice. It's a really perfect thing to deal with nature, is natural stones. So we discussed, we counted, we agreed that it's okay, and we started.
Okay, thank you very much.
I also want to
Questions
one
for
more
that?
question. We have today a lot of participants from different countries, and they are not only students but also school children. And what would you probably give some pieces of advice to start their own business and to become a successful entrepreneur as you are?
Okay. Actually, in Europe and the United States, it's very widely recommended just to start anything you want. You know, even garbage picking outside is a pretty nice start in that countries. But anyway, you must start looking for your parents. What business do they do? Because it's the best experience and the cheapest experience that you can get. If you don't have a businessman in your nearest relationships, just keep trying. Keep trying. Make a point that you want to reach, and step by step, don't fear. Everybody have got the same starting level, and it depends just how hard you work on you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And last question.
Yeah.
What would you wish for our students?
For our students.
From you.
Yeah, I love your country.
In business.
Yeah.
To start a business.
Starting business actually, as a children, as students, it doesn't matter. Just keep trying. Make an analysis of a market. What do you see is okay for today? Just analyze where you can buy it, where you can sell it. All the business almost it's or producing or selling. If you don't want to produce, you must to sell. If you don't sell, then you go and produce.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Шановні колеги, зараз звернуся, щоб колеги і учасники нашого воркшопу. Зараз я звернусь українською мовою, а потім англійською перекладемо. Якщо у вас буде бажання продивитися дуже ще раз презентацію наших обидвох спікерів сьогоднішніх, будь ласка, у нас в чаті є посилання на сайт нашого гранту Hub4U. Ви можете зайти туди, він є англійською мовою, можете включити переклад і продивитися ці презентації, виступи будуть завантажені туди найближчим часом, і ви зможете ознайомитися, якщо вам це буде цікаво. І я хочу відразу вже, користуючись нагодою, я знаю, що просто багато у нас тут школярів з України, не всі вже ще так володіють добре українською мовою, тому наступний раз, наступну середу я хочу зробити анонс. У нас будуть представники, Світлана зараз перекладе з Азербайджану, буде бізнес-середа для підприємців Азербайджану. Я дуже запрошую всіх також. Ми спробуємо зробити невеликий переклад, якщо це буде можливо. А ні, то знов-таки на нашому сайті Hub4U ви можете з цим ознайомитися. Будь ласка, Світлана.
So, dear participants, we are very grateful to our speakers for their presentations. And if you have such a wish, you can see the link in the chat of this Zoom meeting, and there will be the link to the site of our project we have for you, and you can download today's presentations from this site. And also there will be later some 2 reports of our speakers, and if you are interested, you can get acquainted with them better, and you can translate them if you need. And also we have a lot of school children today, and we would like to announce our next event. It will be held next Wednesday, and it will be presented by our colleagues from Azerbaijan. So welcome. If we will have such an opportunity, we will support with translation probably. If not, all the materials, all the presentations will be available also on the site of the Hub for you. So welcome and join us next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Bye bye. Bye bye.
All the best.
Bye bye. All the best.
Bye.
Bye.